Brooklyn Lippy, I'm over here to the Honda Heritage Center the first Thursday in March. There's a large group of people come in. I'm beating them into this room. This is a big room with a jet. I think they come from South Carolina. But this jet's shown in this book for production numbers of the engines per year is at 38 engines and 37 jets per year, which I think there's a couple hundred or so in the air, and under 1 million automobiles, or they call them vehicles, light cars and light trucks. The production numbers, and this is from 2022. And this is March of 2023, and this book will get tore up because it's a different ball game now. This one, the big news was the air tunnel they put in up here a few miles away down the street, and it was $124 million addition to already billions of dollars. And this is showing 50 power equipment Honda jet. I'm not sure there, so somewhere around 50 jets a year. Beautiful Honda jet and the Honda engine. I'm not sure if General Electric in Cincinnati had much to do with that. They do the large General Electric jet engines in Cincinnati. Here in Ohio. Beautiful Honda jet display in the Heritage Center. The engine mounts up like this on the wing, which there's no wings on this guy. That's how you can tell. That's unique how they mounted their engine. Here you go. Very unique. Some of them have the engines on the back, maybe. The Sismo. There's one here obviously, but there's like maybe 4 Sismos. It could be even 2. They're not taking that further in this configuration. And this is a functional unit, but there's no one in the United States that is capable of running a Sismo. I think it actually takes a team of 4 people on computers to operate the robot. So the supercar, and that's what I was trying to think of. I knew I was forgetting something over here, because the production numbers of the jet and the supercar are kind of similar, because we were talking maybe 50 units of these a year, and these, the production stopped. I just drove by the plant a minute ago. It's down the street. The performance division of Honda, which is Acura, and this is the electric red one that was in here the last time we were here 3 months ago. The NSX, it has electric motors with an internal combustion motor. They were getting up to what, 600 or 700 horsepower, and building 200 or 300 per year, and they only managed to pump out because the economy did one thing, and then everyone was getting into the supercar there for a while. And you know, if this was an Audi or a Ford, you couldn't even hardly tell the difference. There were so many different people building the McLaren, and so anyway, there's only, the bottom line is there's less than 3,000 of these ever produced. So super low production. People just, if you wanted to buy a supercar, you probably didn't buy this, but they hand built it for you. There was like 4 teams, and here's a group of people over here. So, but that was just so amazing that it went full circle, and at the end of the day there's less than 3,000 of them ever produced. And I've only seen, I could count on one hand at the car show how many I've seen. But when we were, it took us about at least 6 years to develop I was going to say the damn thing, because they didn't know about where to put all the motors and everything. They kept going back to the drawing board on it. It was frustrating, and these cars would go by my house all day long every day for a couple years. The R&D was out trying to break them, is what, you know, the saying was, and I would see these all the time, and then they disappeared. This car here was never produced. This is strictly a prototype. It's very Tesla-esque. So, we don't have a Detroit Auto Show anymore. I thought it was interesting because I asked when I came in about Honda won the car of the year, and we don't have a Detroit Auto Show. So I said, well, who's the car of the year from? It's like, you know, having yourself your own birthday party. It's the car of the year, and she said from a committee, and she didn't know, and I can't find anything on Google, because you have a Motor Trend car of the year. It depends on who the organization that gives the award. This is from U.S. News and World Report. This is a J.D. Power Award car of the year. So Kelley Blue Book, that's the trophy. There's only one of them. It's here in our museum. So it's car of the year. That's the Motor Trend one, isn't it? The caliper ones, yeah. That's for the Honda original, and that was a big deal when that came out. We were excited about that. People had them on pre-order, the hardcore Honda people. And over here's the Jet. Here's some signatures. To some people, this is like the Holy Grail. You know, to me, that's the team from that. But if you're not in that group of people, it doesn't mean anything to you. And the Honda Jet model over here, with the engines showing the placement and everything. They've already been up here. Yeah, they won the car of the year, but no one even knows who it was from, because we don't have a North America International Auto Show anymore, also known as the Detroit Auto Show. It hasn't existed in 4 years. They're talking about having it in September, like they did. So that's not what a Detroit Auto Show is. And here's your luggage compartment. Beauregard February, Honda Heritage Center, March of 2023. Thanks for watching.